Yeah, I remember Bear With Me. We started this ages ago and then kind of neglected to finish it. So, from what I remember, and I did kind of skim through the earlier bits that we had played through. This girl named Amber, your brother Flint has kind of disappeared, like the dark and stormy night, but at like their house. And pretty far. Oh yeah, you hook up with this hard-boiled detective teddy bear, and start working on the mystery. We made our way around like the upper hallway of the house. Managed to get into his room, and there was like a tunnel into some robot town or something. I don't quite remember, but I remember right at the end of the first bit that we did, this stuffed giraffe gets murdered. Now, we are playing what is technically the collector's edition. That is not the edition you can buy anymore. All the content is still on Steam. It's just they got a new publisher. It was originally self-published, and so they kind of discontinued this SKU and changed the format a little bit, put the first chapter out for free, and made it like just buy the others as a DLC pack or something like that. And also there's a prequel out. All these are on sale, by the way, as of this recording, so if you're catching this around April 22nd, 2021, hit up that Steam store if you like what you see. Alright. So we apparently have not played this in at least nearly 3 years. Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much all I remember. It is voice acted, thankfully. I might have to check the volume levels on that, because, like, I had it turned up pretty high, but the music seemed pretty loud, so I changed it. Oh wait. Maybe I wanted the, I feel like I wanted the manual, save here. Yeah, okay, so we found Millie. She did.
It's so sad what happened to her. Poor Millie. I've had her since I was 5, and now she's gone. No point in dragging her around. It's also disrespectful. I'll come back after all this is over and bury her back in the yard, underneath the pines. It's the most peaceful place in the world.
Okay.
It's just a window. Don't let this crippling amnesia get to you. You can do this.
Yeah, credit to them. They did put a lot of effort into having different
This is my
responses
bed.
for everything you can
There
click
are
on.
many beds like this, but this one is mine.
Alright, so the closet's the detective
I don't think so.
place. Okay.
Look out for anything out of place, doll.
Okay. Well, there's a thing on the floor.
It's a small nail. It must have fallen from the window.
Oh, really?
I'll just take the nail with me. The uses for it are practically endless.
Sorry for the abrupt jump back in. It's just
And
it's
how
been
the
so
birds
long.
like to eat the bees and other insects.
Okay. And it froze for a second. This is weird. Computer? Alright, whatever. Seems fine. Oop.
Sometimes I hear voices coming out of it.
The hand on the clock
Kind
just
of
moved?
informative. It's a broken clock. Totally useless without the small hand.
Okay, do I have anything in my inventory? Oh. Alright. Did we get the small hand? I don't think so.
I don't have a green thumb, like, at all. Well, I do now, but I was doodling with a green crayon last night.
Oh, alright, so
I just can't seem to find any time in my busy schedule to unpack properly.
Can't do anything but look at the window, so... Oh.
Yes, drawers. What will they think of next?
I think maybe the nail was the only thing.
A miracle of modern technology. An extensive collection.
So I guess I would need to use the nail somewhere? I'm sorry, this is going to be kind of clumsy for a bit until I figure out the heck we're doing, but... I think like a lap around the hallway should rattle it out of me.
That's just...
It's just weird.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Would there be shoelaces?
There's some chain thingies inside.
Okay.
It's locked.
Oh.
That actually worked? You just unlocked something with an old rusty nail? How convenient is that? That's just lazy writing.
Don't be such a negative Nancy, Snoop. Of course it worked. My genius knows.
I honestly didn't expect that to work. Alright,
It hangs on these chain thingies. I have no idea what that's for. Some clock stuff, I bet.
So apparently we hadn't gone through the tunnel yet.
Yay, I got the hook thingy. I bet this will be super useful, like really soon.
I feel like I'm being taunted. I kind of want to use the sword. See if the sword is something I can use with the clock that doesn't have a hand on it.
Come on. Do what with it? Do what with it?
Oh wait, the wood's a separate thing.
It's holding the window up. I'll take it with me. With some proper crafting, it can be used to access things out of my reach.
Wood duct tape hook thingy. That's where my brain's gone. I just don't know what I need.
This won't hold on its own. There. Now I can have higher aspirations.
Oh, this okay. This will get us into the attic. It just literally said attic. It was listed as flimsy attic hook. So let's go hook some attic. All right, progress. Aha! There's an attic door right here. Well, that came together nicely. Still looks a little short, but whatever. I just work here.
Millie, Rust, and the mugshots all escaped through the east tunnel. It's closed off now. We've heard from several sources now that the police...
The mugshots were these rabbits.
I was starting to wonder, was it to keep everyone at bay till they catch the person responsible? Or was it to maybe keep someone out? It's too big a coincidence that all of this started to happen at the same time I left the city, and now I find myself unable to return. I've come across the Mugshot brothers, but as expected, they were uncooperative.
I definitely needed a recap.
These guys, reasoning with them is a fruitless effort. However, the little information I got from them could be useful later. They seem nervous. I mean, more than usual. We found some clues around the house that could help us find Flint, but so far, everything is leading nowhere. I've examined the evidence myself, but can't connect the dots yet. It seems appropriate that the last case in my career would be like this. Everyone knows the story. The detective only has a couple of days till retirement, but then the lady in distress shows up and begs him to help her out. He decides against all reason.
I didn't account for the text boxes when I
last
placed the
thing.
camera, but
But the case proves to be his hardest yet. Somewhere down the line,
I also don't know why it's like cropping off the side of the
fade
boxes.
to black.
Like, it didn't manually resize the window. I just went
We
in
had a
and
run-in
used
with
the
the main
settings.
suspect, the man in the red hood.
Why would you
Unfortunately,
black out their eyes
too
here?
late. It's sad what happened to Millie, and Amber really lost it for a moment. I did all I could, and gave her a promise that I'd catch the man responsible. It's not much, but it's the least I can do. We had to table all of our options, and we decided to go back to Paper City.
Now we're
We
on
have an
Paper
informant
City.
there
Okay.
that could know some things, and that's our best bet at the moment. Red, it seems, wants to get to Amber, so I figured I'd draw him out. Best place to do that is the city. I need to level the field, coordinate with the police, and to set a trap.
I don't want to work with the
Get
cops.
cornered. I'll make him talk,
That's gonna be useless.
and we'll find out what happened to Flint.
Oh, whatever.
Let's just hope it's not too late.
This is why we're working with a private detective, because cops are garbage. Oh, look at this chump.
The convertible of desks. Very chic. It's locked.
Still have that nail? Probably not. I'm gonna use the drawer, but it's not separate.
It's a candle, forgotten here, until the lights go out. Then it's like, oh, where are those candles we keep in the house?
What is the stop sign misspelled?
I'll take it with me just in case. Maybe I'll need to read in the dark at some point or something.
Well, that's not like getting hit in the head with a clue bat. Alright, bucket.
A bucket. That's a funny word. Bucket. Bucket. It's filled with towels, I think, or sheets or something. It's filled with attic stuff, Christmas decorations and whatnot. Are you hungry, horsey? Ted, do we have a wooden carrot for him? Just some random attic stuff you'd usually find in an attic. There we have an old bean can. Is it empty? Full? Who knows? The mystery is part of the fun. Then
You
there's
just
some
lift the bean
bag of
can and
something.
find out, I
Flour,
guess.
maybe? A bunch of boxes filled with ugly clothes?
Alright, I'm gonna do a quick save. Okay, it's blinking because I grabbed the candle. Brian.
Poor thing, I bet he feels so alone up here.
Too bad.
Good evening, officer.
Oh my god, Miss Ashworth, is that really you? I must say, I've only seen you in the papers, but you look even better in person.
Stop, you're going to make me blush.
Please stop hitting on
It's too late.
children. That's
No,
creepy,
but
even if you're a
seriously,
plush
officer.
dog.
Burke, Miss Ashworth, but you can call me Brian.
Okay, Brian, we need to enter the city. You see, we're working on this case and we need to find a friend of ours. He might know some things.
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Ashworth. I'm afraid no one is allowed to enter the city at this point. Not even a beloved and well-known celebrity such as yourself. I'm so
I forget
sorry.
what the celebrity angle is with her, but
Well,
So sorry.
that's okay.
So sorry.
Aren't you a bit young to be a policeman?
Police officer, actually. I'm fresh out of the academy, but I'm planning to
Good
make
correction.
detective in a couple of years.
Well, that's ambitious.
Is that a fake mustache?
No.
It is. It just fell on
I
the
was
floor.
gonna say, I like My HUD hasn't come back, and I
It's
can't
embarrassing.
click on
I'm
anything, so it's like, what's
sorry.
going on here?
Everyone at the station has a mustache these days, and I just can't seem to grow one myself. My fiance even makes fun of me sometimes.
Well, I think you look just dashing.
He just said he has a fiance, he's dead. He's just gonna die.
Thank you kindly, miss.
That's a tough deal, kid. You'll have a hard time becoming a detective if you don't have a mustache.
But you don't have one, Mr. Bear.
I'm a private snoop, Jimmy. I don't need to fit in. I walk my beat alone.
Oh my god.
Alright, have you seen Flint? We'll start there.
You haven't seen Flint Ashworth by any chance?
Miss Ashworth's brother?
That's right. Have you seen him?
I'm sorry, Mr.
It also
Bear.
just occurred to me, like, right before the show that,
Understandable, son. You're a Paper City police officer. Never mind that now.
both the kids are named after minerals.
Stevie, do you know anything about the Red Man?
I'm
guy from
sorry,
Wu-Tang?
Mr. Bear. I really can't discuss such matters. I will tell you one thing, though. The word on the street is that the suspect, codename Red, is asking a lot of questions about Miss Ashworth.
That seems
Questions. What's so interesting about Amber, anyways?
Hey.
problematic.
Don't worry, Miss Ashworth. You're the most
Potentially
interesting
problematic.
person I know. If I was a crazy lunatic with an agenda, I'd stalk you too.
Aw, that's so cute. Thank you, Brian.
Oh no, now I'm blushing.
I just have to interrupt, whatever this is. Jerry,
Yeah,
what
it's a little
kind of
weird.
information is Red after?
It's Brian, sir, and I'm afraid I don't really know much about the subject. Only what I hear from the fellow police officers here and there. Besides, I'm not in a position.
To discuss such matters, yeah, I know. Can't you make an exception to let us pass? Just this once.
Mr. Bear, as much as I admire both you and Miss Amber, seriously, I'm a huge fan, but orders are still orders. Things are getting really bad
Can we
down in
forge
the
some
city.
orders?
If anything were to happen to Miss Amber, I could never forgive myself.
Dave, who ordered this lockdown?
The state officials, Mayor Mills himself.
Got his name wrong
Great.
again, I
I'm
love
afraid
it.
without the mayor's signature, no one is allowed to
There
enter
we go.
or leave the city at the moment. And it's Brian, sir.
And how come the city is on lockdown anyways?
I'm afraid I'm not in a position to discuss such matters, Mr. Bear. Terribly sorry.
So how do we enter?
So, what is it we need to do in order to enter the city?
Well, I suppose you would have to get clearance, signed by Mayor Mills himself.
And he'll just sign this clearance, no questions asked.
Normally, no. I don't think so. But since you're in the company of the beautiful and talented Miss Amber, I'm sure the mayor will make an exception.
So we gotta get in touch with the mayor, or find something else he
I'll have
signed
to
and
get the
forge
mayor
it.
on the phone to sort this thing out.
You think he'll let us enter the city?
I really don't know, but that drunk owes me a couple of favors. It's time to call him up on it. To the Batcave.
This is jumping me where I need to be really quickly.
Mayor's office.
Hello there, doll. This is Teddy Bear. You may know me from such cases as saving the mayor's ass on several occasions.
I
I've also
love his
set you up with
attitude.
a buddy of mine that one time.
Of course, Mr. Bear. I know who you are. Are you looking to speak with the mayor, Mr. Bear? Because I'm afraid he's not in at the moment. Can I take a message?
No, I have to talk to the mayor personally. It's important. When will the mayor be back?
The mayor should be in first thing in the morning, Mr. Bear.
Okay, never mind. Thanks anyway, doll.
Oops. Clicked by accident. But
He's not in, and we don't have time to sit around and wait till he sobers up. We'll have to find another way.
Hey, what if we made the clearance ourselves?
That's falsifying government papers, doll. I like it. There should be some stationery around here. Give me a minute. Have a drink
I
while
knew
I
it was gonna be
wait.
forgery.
A drink of what? Make-believe water?
Never mind. Here it is.
Alright, clearance enter Paper City.
There.
Literally
Now
just-
we just need something to use as a stamp, and we need to falsify the signature.
Literally just
You're an artist of
random
sorts. You can do
slamming
this,
on the
right?
keyboard. I
Not
love it.
really. I could probably make a stamp out of something, but I can't falsify the signature.
Fine. I'll get those two goons to do it.
The mugshots? You think they'll help you?
Don't worry. My right knuckle can be very persuasive.
Okay, so we need something for stamp and to talk to the mugshots.
It's so sad. I use this chest as a reading bench sometimes. Unlike most women, I just like to sit near the window on a cold autumn day under a warm blanket with a good book. It's just this weird quirk I have.
Alright, so
The tools I use to transfer my genius onto paper. It's where I rest my pretty little head.
think of what we could use for a stamp here. Guess we'll just have to take a look around. Like, I would think an eraser would be the obvious answer. Oh, I guess they let me keep that attic hook so we can just go up again later. I didn't think they'd close it back up.
It's just one of the many cabinets around the house. Nothing interesting about it, really.
Like either that or soap. But we would need something we can carve, so.
Lots of creams and powders, also hair
Or
gel,
a sponge thingy.
some kind of paste and so on, intended to make you look presentable when applying for a low-income 9-to-5 position to grind away the days. I don't really know what all that means. I picked it up in a movie once. Nah, I'm pretty as it is. I don't know what these are for, but I'm not allowed to take them. They taste terrible anyways.
So much for living the dream.
Fun fact,
Free
if
drugs.
you stuff a bunch of, he will also complain about the economy and how he has to work on Sundays. Just some stuff I don't really care about.
Like, same though?
A painting on the floor. Trying to get out of town, eh? You owe money to the art community. Listen here, man. I'll cut you a deal. Maybe I'll call you on your debt sometime. Maybe not. What do you say? Beats living on the run.
Rifle around
I'm
the
not
trash.
going through trash. It's just my work ethic. No, but nice try, Mom.
Oh, that's good.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who will be a beautiful princess who's bound to live a long and happy life in
I feel like we might be repeating some stuff that was in the earlier part of the playthrough, but again, it's been 3 years.
You are Amber, like for toads.
I knew it.
Did that thing just talk?
I don't know. Did it? It's full of uninteresting stuff.
You should really know what this is by now, buddy.
It's where I take long showers and contemplate life. Also, I sing.